Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mitch here. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Amy, Jeff, Clark, and some other ones too are asking me, Mitch, you always look so comfy on these cruises. You must have a secret. No, no secret really, guys. This is just my fourth cruise, so I'm not a cruise expert, but I am a traveler. I've been to Far East Asia, Europe. I've been everywhere across the continent, across the globe, so I've been to many places, and the secret is this. You got to know what to bring with you to make yourself more comfortable, right? So let's get right down to it. This is for cruises, my 6 essentials. So here we go. The first thing we bring, my wife and I, we bring our nice 24 or 12 holder shoe rack. It goes right over the back of a door. Any door goes over the back, right? In that rack, you can hold shoes for sure, right? But you can use it for so many other things. You'll see in the photos here too, because the one that I recommend is the one that has a little wider space. So it holds shoes, yes, but also things like what? Sunglasses, maybe your phone, or whatever you want to keep in the room on the back of that rack. It's so helpful. I'm telling you, it's great. It's just not for shoes. I've used this thing so far 8 times already, right? It's so useful every time. I love it. I just love it. It's great. So that's the first thing that I do, because remember, you guys, those cabins are small, right? So they're not built for parties and everything, right? So space is a luxury if you can get it, correct? You guys know who cruise out there. You know what I'm talking about, right? So the shoe rack is definitely one thing you must have. Number 2, now we all like brands, right? We all have a certain brand we like, right? I like Waterfly baggage. The Waterfly for me is awesome because the Waterfly bag, it carries so many things comfortably. It has like sections. It has sections. It's very durable. I love this bag. We went to our Christmas cruise. We went to a couple of the nice places, nice beaches to visit, right? And so you put the bag with you on the beach, and it's water resistant, so nothing inside gets wet. I love that about this bag, and it has compartments. It's just a really organized bag. It holds your cell phone. It holds money if you have it. We don't use credit cards, right? It holds money if you have it. It holds your cell phone, earphones. It holds everything you need. And also, to you guys, it's lightweight. So when we get to port, right, my wife and I, we're walkers, we like to walk everywhere. You can't tell on me, right? But we like to walk everywhere. So what I do too, being water resistant, well, the big guy kind of sweat, but the bag never stains. It's just a great, great bag, So I say for me, I'd recommend to you. We're having dinner on the cruise ship for our last one on the Regal Princess, and we're sitting around the dinner table. So sometimes what happens at dinner is, if you don't know this, you can either have a reserved seat, that's you and your loved one, or you can have with the open seat, right? What that means is usually a table of about 8 people, maybe 10 people, right? And you sit down with couples you don't even know. Just, start talking and striking up conversation. So we always tend to go that way. We tend to go with people who we had never met before, just to meet new people, say hi, and see what part of the country they're from. It's kind of cool. It's very nice. But one night we're talking, right? My wife and I, this lady talking to her husband, how he used her razor to do his face, and she got very mad at him. But she's funny in a funny way. She got mad at him. But we recommended to him, you'll use these mini razors. We bring the mini razors with us for my wife. She brings those. They're really small. It's compact. It's 5 blades, of course. There, it's very good. Look at the photo. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's just a smart razor to bring. Now, people don't always think about that, right? Bringing razors, to the cruise ship. And then if they do think about it, they bring those long ones that break and crack their plastic, whatever. That's not going to help you out at all. It's really cheap to do. It's really smart to do. Just get the little razors for you there. It's in the link down below if you want to get them through me. No problem at all. On my YouTube channel is fine. But bring them with you. They're very practical. You can use them for your legs or wherever you got shaved. They're very nice to use. And also too, they are compact. So there we go, right? Not a big old package of razors going with you on your cruise, But they're very helpful, they're very handy. So if you want to do that for your cruise, you should. I recommend that. Something we bring, we don't really bring it for us per se, A lot of people who go on cruises, they really don't think it's going to happen to them. But a lot of people get motion sickness. It happens more than you think. And a lot of folks do not bring their stuff with them, But what we do, we bring our Navabelles. The Navabelle is a nice motion sickness tablet. Goes behind your ear usually, or some other place, usually behind your ear. But it's really good to use if you want to use that for yourself to help you out with motion sickness. And most folks are not thinking that way. So we bring some to help people out, whatever, and some people use it all the time just for their own use. But, that's something people don't think about is I might get sick at sea, I might feel motion sickness because sometimes depending on where you are on the ship and depending on where you are in the ocean, you might start getting that rocking feeling on the ship, right? And some people can't take it, some people can. Just depends on who you are. But you got to bring those tablets with you and you'll be fine, okay? Okay, here's a fun one very few people think about. It's a cruise ship planner. It's really cool. It's right there. It's really cool because what you do, you make notes, right? So here's a trick for you. Get to know your staff member who cleans your room, right? And what they do every day, leave a nice note. Hey, so-and-so, how are you? Or, hey, have a good day. It starts to like a rapport with your staff person. Plus, it makes them feel like, they matter because they should. People don't always treat them right, They don't get a lot of respect, but we always do. We like talking to our folks to do our room, And so it's important to make that bond that we think, So also, too, they're good to put on the boards on the wall there, whatever. Little reminders for yourself, like you say dinner at 7:30 for yourselves. You can say, oh, the show's at 8 o'clock. They're good reminders. Yes, you can use the onboard technology as well if you want. That's no problem there at all. But some folks like to see it written down. 5 o'clock is this, 3 o'clock is this, and you write it down on the board here, and there you go, so you won't forget it. But it's also a fun thing too to talk to the people who do your room all the time. That's always fun as well. But bring that with you. You will not regret that purchase. I guarantee you, it's a great purchase to get. It's awesome to get, okay? There you go. Most people don't think about this, but you should, right? You want to bring with you the cruise power source. It's very important because like even the last trip we had on the Regal, we had 2 ports for our phones to charge, so we're kind of out of ports, but we had more things we wanted to charge, an iPad, a computer, so on and so forth, right? So we didn't have those things with us, and nor did the ship have enough ports. That's fine, that's on us, right? So you'll see in the picture here, the power source you want to get, it's very handy, it has all its plugins too, but it also has 2 of the nice phone plugins as well, so you should bring that with you to prepare for the unexpected, right? Now the MSC had enough ports for us in the room. They had like 4 or 5, 6. They had a bunch of ports for us in the room, but the Regal Princess didn't have that, which is fine. I get it, no problem, right? But you want to be prepared for things like that on your cruises, for things that they might not tell you about, things you might not know about, right? But be prepared because now I'm telling you, and so now you know, so make sure you get it, right? Okay? At this point here, I want to tell you thank you to all who've been following this channel. Thank you for your awesome subscriptions. I really appreciate that. Please subscribe as well to this video as well. Every item I talked about here is down below in the links there below. You'll see it very clearly. If you want to get that, you can go ahead and get it. I would really appreciate that because I may get a small commission if you purchase through my YouTube channel for that item. Each one of those items I support 100%. They're really good to use for your trip. It'll make life easier for you. Okay? Take care and have a